So it seems that, we are in a very seminal moment, but it's also interesting when I speak to various stakeholders, right? Founders, investors, operators, large companies, that everyone is very unclear on where kind of the durable value will eventually get created. As you are, of course, now building Highwell, and even through your customers, you have actually a very deep insight into how engineering teams are moving, how orgs are evolving, how products are changing. And as even as a founder now, of course, you are building Highwell in this new age. Um, where do you think the most sustainable value will get created in the entire stack, and how are you approaching it as a founder?
Wonderful question to kick it off. It's a question that, it has become the new namaste or hello. AI is everywhere, right? People who know AI, people who don't know AI. One of the thing about where do you see the value? The biggest value is, first of all, before we see the value, we need to understand that each and everybody in the org has to reinvent themselves, right? While the value is may not be clear on day one, adapting to understand the possibilities of AI is more important before you even see the value. There are people who are still understanding or underestimating the power of AI, or reading it, absorbing it, but not implementing it. So I would say the first point is everybody has to become at least 2x or 3x what they were yesterday. That is absolutely possible for everybody. I'm not talking about developers alone. A GTM person, salesperson, operations, customer success, developer, founder, anybody and everybody, right? So then the next value is going to be more about how can, if everybody is becoming 2x and 5x and 10x of what they were doing, then whatever the outcome this particular company or organization is delivering is going to deliver 10x value to its customers. So it's not going to be magical to deliver 10x if each and everybody in the organization is not reinventing themselves to be a 10x version of themselves. That's how I would look at it.
I think the view in the valley seems to be that everyone is kind of at least right now overestimating the impact that AI will create in the short term, but they're underestimating its impact in the long term.
It is absolutely. The overestimation is happening all the way from, in my view, the overestimating is happening from the social media. All the news that you see on social media, if you see that, like, I did this, I did that, I never knew coding. This is greenfield development. These are the people who are doing it for the first time, who did not have access to code and they have the power of coding. A founder today, YC released something that talks about where a designer can be the founder. Right? That is a completely a phenomenal possibility that is possible today. Now, where the overestimation is happening is mainly because you think the same greenfield value is going to happen in brownfield places, delivering features faster. It's not easy. It's easy to clone LinkedIn. It's not easy to build a small feature of LinkedIn within LinkedIn. And putting it in front of a customer, it's not that easy. That is where the overestimation and expectation problems are changing, I would say. But certainly, we are not too far from meeting those expectations, whatever the folks are overestimating it today. But just being there and taking one step at a time without having wrong expectations and being disappointed is going to be the mantra.
And in fact, I think one change that I'm seeing in this change relative to at least the last cycle, kind of at least in my career, which was the mobile cloud SaaS social wave that I kind of operated and invested through, is that this time it almost seems like everyone seems to be an early adopter now on day zero, right? Which is I think reflecting in a lot of the revenues coming in. I think how much of it is enduring is what time will tell. I think that will be the litmus test.